We got the homies in the building, man. We got the homie PaqGod.
What's going on, brother?
The homie Sandy Soze.
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 It's all good, man.
Soze.
Soze.
Salsa.
Salsa.
I love salsa. Man, shout out chips and salsa, man. So anyway, what's up with y'all? You having a good day?
Yeah, brother. You know, another day in paradise. I hate to complain. Another day.
I appreciate y'all for coming in, taking out your time, coming in and
Yeah,
gracing the airwaves.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I see you got some stuff here. You want to talk about the shows first? You want to
we can ease into it, bro.
let's ease into it. So we've been doing music for a minute. Well, actually not so much music. We've been doing shows for a minute.
Yeah.
And let's okay. So let's start from the beginning, man. Cause you from originally? Where you from, my friend?
Washington D.C.
Washington D.C. And he came out here to Northbay.
Yeah,
Was it original? Did you come out here first? Did you?
I came out of Roseland around 2016.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
Living out here, I kind of took a few years off from music and kind of got acclimated to the area and whatnot. And I kind of just started slowly transitioning into recording. Shout out the Shop Studios in Richmond. I was doing a lot of my time practicing. And, with my boy Tycoon and my boy Ray.
You found a good spot. At least you found a good spot because I know a lot of people when they come to the Northbay, they get sucked into the Northbay. Instead of utilizing the entire bay.
Yeah, and they definitely, they provided a safe haven. I went over there. I was treating it like a job.
In Richmond, you gotta be careful in Richmond. That's for sure.
But you gotta be careful anywhere.
Yeah,
too, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
sometimes you move with God.
A little extra in Richmond.
But nah, for real. So I started, just working on my music, and then just started to fine tune the sound that I wanted to push. You know what I mean, like that. Because I was going to do my own rebrand. I started off as being Kyrie G, which is my real name or whatnot, and I kind of transitioned into PaqGod slowly throughout the products. You know what I mean?
So you didn't originally start as PaqGod?
No. That came just as a shout out my boy Keith from back home in DC. We was leaving the club one day, and this was during the nightlife in DC. He was going home, and we say we smoked one night PaqGod, and then it just stuck.
PaqGod. It's not a bad name, man.
I always got to give credit. Shout out to you, bro. If you watching this, appreciate you.
That's why I never changed my name. My name was kind of given to me back in the day, back in the day. So I was just like, you know what, whatever, man. It was turning my tag name, and then got in trouble for that, and so I had to kind of stop tagging. So I was like, music, but how does it live on, man? I was like, man, let's just do it. I just use it.
Hey, man, from the looks of it, it's moving on perfectly to me, man. That was a hell of a rebrand you did. You know what I mean? So
it was, you try, I didn't stop the hustle. I just changed it a little bit. I'm trying to
same mentality.
Keep my head out of water a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It was trying to not look behind my back all the time. It's been a long time, man. I appreciate everything because music actually changed my life for the greater, the best. You know what I'm saying? So
I would hope it do for most of us. In this field of the life we live.
It will. Let me tell y'all, hey, though, music will. If you let the music take you, and I seriously mean let the music take you. Don't try to push it. Don't try to force the game. Don't try to disrespect the game. Because that's when things might happen. You may even jump the gun and get used by the industry or something like that.
Man.
So it's all about letting the music take you where it's supposed to take you. Don't try to push it. Don't try to force nothing. I swear to God, it'll take you where it's supposed to take you. You'll get there.
To piggyback on that, here goes the first back gem. Never introduce with your music first. Make sure the person knows who you are. Introduce yourself as your own entity and brand, and make sure that they understand who you are before they try to accept and grasp the music. You know what I mean?
That's
a lot of
artists. Real. That's real.
How many artists have you seen? Have good energy, or you look like they could be something, but their demeanor.
No, yeah, you introduce it like man, it's not like, who are you though? Like, what the heck? Like, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, well, on the side, and nobody wants to hear right away, what's up, man, I rap. Well, my grandma raps, dog, who cares? You know what I'm saying? But that's, so, I don't know if everyone knows, but I just got this job over at BMW slanging some whips. And what they tell you after again, you need to sell yourself as a brand. Not sell it and don't just right away just give all your information. You can oversell something and lose your sale completely.
Exactly.
So you want to give them a little bit of information, you know what I'm saying? Let them like you first. So like you said, get to know you. Let them get to know you first.
That good rapport,
get them to know you. And then they're like, man, dude, you have to like, what do you do for a job? You know what I'm saying? Because you have like this charisma. What do you actually do?
Absolutely.
And then you're like, oh, I got music. You know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. Don't just, you don't gotta leap out with, I'm a famous rapper or something like that. You know, and be like, well, I'm an artist. And once you say that, they're like, oh, you like draw? You're like, no, I draw pieces of music.
Draw inspiration.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So they start getting it because it's crazy that the more the music comes out and everything, we're all turning into artists and composers because we're all learning how to do the music. Like you said, you learned how to do recording. So now you're doing recording. Lots of artists did not do that until like, I want to say even like 2010. Like it was, there's Audacity and acid loops and all this stuff back in the day. But nobody really did it. Pro Tools just came out, I think 2008. And that's when Pro Tools started, and all of a sudden everything kind of like picked up a little bit. It's in your home more for like a rack instead of like you're paying hundreds of dollars to go to this place. Right. Like the board we have, this board takes up the whole thing. It's worth like $250,000 something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't afford that. So it was easier when it's like, oh, they got the board on the computer. You can pay for like $600 and get that. Pay your little interface for a couple $100. Get your microphone for a couple $100. All of a sudden, you got yourself a studio.
This is the future.
So
just because you have the tools, I mean, people can still have the tools, still don't know how to use them to succeed too. You know what I mean, like that. And then a lot of people honestly waste a lot of time on the particular parts where my grandmother always used to say I major on the minors, and that being, they worry so much about the thing that they're the worst at instead of being building and producing and progressing on what they're great at. You know what I mean? Like that. If you are good at one thing, cool. And one thing they got to learn with this is not just a one-man effort. You have to have some type of team. Some type of
always, yes.
Some type of groundbreaking.
Teamwork makes the dream work, man. I solely believe that. You're absolutely right.
You know what I mean? Like that. And you can't just always say, oh, it's me. You have to.
Unless you got $1 million freaking dollars in your pocket to push your own self and your own campaign, your own marketing, 100% it ain't gonna happen. You have to have somebody else. You have to talk to at least one other person to put your radio thing up. So you definitely,
absolutely,
it's all about your networking. And
just like I was saying earlier about it only takes one song, one set of ears. It takes the right, investor that you might run into at any given time. That's why I always tell people, introduce yourself as if you're a brand entity, because you might be going to Starbucks, running into investment fund worker from out, wherever it be, and he's just in town, just enjoying a family vacation for a few days.
Right.
And
the attitude might have sold him, and he might even not. You know what I'm saying? He's like,
even if it's not even music. Say for instance, you have a situation like with a job or whatnot, and you're feeling down and out, and you have nowhere to go, but you still manifesting. Okay, I'm still worth something. I'm still doing this and that. You never know. You might be talking to somebody just in passing, like I said, because we've been a lot to strangers on a day-to-day basis, and a lot of people don't realize that. You tell your biggest worries to people that might say, oh well, I hope everything works out for you, but at the end of the day it makes you feel good. But you never know, that person might see you down the road.
Venting does feel good.
Like that. So don't ever be afraid to speak your mind and be of course don't be rude or whatnot, but be assertive in your thoughts and stand in your feelings. You feel me? So, as long as you do that, like I said, those are all the keys to success.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of do like keep things down just because I know people got so much going on in their life.
Right.
And then you talk to somebody that's empathetic to you, you're almost gonna get them down too. They're gonna feel your pain too. And I never want to do that to somebody. So I'm almost like, man, I might as well.
No, absolutely. Like I said, that blessing happens. It's like if you overtip somebody when you go.
No, it is like you're absolutely right when you say we tell strangers like usually because they're gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry about that, and they go on their way anyway because they got their problems too.
Absolutely.
Like that's why like I said, like a friend too is probably gonna be like take time out of their day that they're supposed to do, but like a stranger you can almost unload on them because they're just gonna go on their way.
Right.
But you can feel better about it because like you had to talk to somebody. You can't literally just keep it in. You know what I'm saying? That was a joke, but literally you can't just keep it in. You gotta at least vent to like your dog or your cat or something.
Or even if you can't do that, I mean that's kind of where I gear my career. A lot of things that I have bottled up and felt like saying, that's how I ended up with album after album after album. I'm not the guy that Sandy can tell you like we can sit there and have 100 singles, but I'm not a singles type artist. We gotta put some type of concept and project and meaning behind everything that we work on. Like that. So
and put meaning to it, like you said, it puts meaning behind it more instead of just like single, and that's sadly kind of what it's coming to in this rap game or whatever. But like literally, if you do it right and like make it a project, like make it a real project, maybe put if your single comes out, maybe do like a part 2 or part 3 or something like that. Just like even make a
exactly.
video, like go into
Now,
another
if you have
one.
a series
So,
like that, that makes
exactly.
more sense. That's the thing. But if you're just dropping out a single and atmosphere of hip hop, and then the next song is like more of a folk pop-esque type of vibe to it, you're
Right.
going 2 different lanes. There's no
Right,
really
right.
direction. But if you're going that
Right.
route, that's
close it up,
Right.
close it up,
That's a series.
move on to the next project instead of
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I get that. I
You know,
get
you
that.
got to find one.
I might have been guilty of that too, but at the same time, I totally
The reason why I
understand
know that is
that
I've
100%.
been guilty of it too, bro. We
Yeah.
all have been guilty of these little faults and flaws that make us the artists we are today.
But it makes you you know, and you know what you want to do though. It kind of gives you an idea of what you want to do. Okay, well before we get too deep into this, man, you sent me a couple dope songs, and I want to play those.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So let me see. So you got one. Oh, you got one with Sandy right here.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
see. So this one is what you offering?
Yes, sir.
You want to tell me about that?
So we just been working on Legendary Potential 2. We did Legendary Potential the first one last summer.
Okay.
And we had a lot of good positive reviews on it. And I was telling him, bro, let's not rush it. Let it sit for a little bit. Let's live a little bit of life, and we can come back and hit them with some different shit, but
Nice.
different stuff. You know what I mean, like that.
Let that one marinate for a
You know
second.
what I mean? So so we can refresh it, but still keep it within the same vanity of what we're trying to produce. You know what I mean? Like that. So we're like 8, 9 songs in with it right now.
Yeah, we're about, I want to say 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Do you guys have 8 or 9 songs released, or
No,
just
No,
it's-
it's vaulted up right
Nice.
now.
Okay,
we have
cool.
released
Together and all that.
we have about a good 10 songs together released.
Oh, wow.
As far as like
that's a good amount. That's a good amount. That's a good amount.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we have enough music out where people kind of know our sound when we do it. But with this, we just come in a little bit more intentional, I should say.
So I remember, is this an older song that you guys have? Because I remember you guys did a show together, right, at Arlene Francis Center, that you guys co-headlined and everything. Is this one of the songs that you guys did together?
No, we didn't do it. This song wasn't even made.
Okay.
That's it. But
Newer.
we did
It's a newer
recently.
song. Cool.
Yeah, we actually on the which one 707 day shout out Lung and Misty.
Oh, nice.
That
Yeah,
together.
Homie Lung. Yeah.
That was the first
Misty.
time. We literally made it like 2 days before that.
Okay.
And then
Nice.
we was practicing out and whatnot. So
That's dope.
yeah, that's on an upcoming album that we're working on.
That's dope. All right. Well, then, without further ado, let's get into this one. This is called "What You Offering" by the homie PaqGod and Sammy Soze.
Sandy
Sandy
Soze.
Soze.
We're going to get there.
We're gonna get it.
Soze.
We'll get you some water. It's all right, bro.
Sandy Soze.
Yeah,
PaqGod and Sandy Soze.
There you go.
PaqGod and Sandy Soze. Check it out.
Check.
Produced by Sandy.
It's cool. It's cool.
Produced by Sandy Soze too.
Yep.
Sandy goddamn
There
Soze.
you go. We'll get it.
I'm not getting it wrong anymore. Because once I get it, I'll never get it wrong again. Don't change your name again.
No, I'm not. No, I'm done. I'm done. Don't trust you.
I'm just telling you that forever, right? Fuck it. You're still Soze that. That's how it goes.
Shows us a cool.
Nice, you produced this one?
Yeah.
You did the beat and shit too?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mixing the whole thing.
Fuck yeah, dude. Well, after we finish this, we gotta get into some of that and let them know that you made Yeah, we'll definitely get into all that shit too. Charles Applegate. That's one hell of a name. That was called? That's lit.
Shout out Charlie.
Yeah.
I know you ain't watching this, but it's all right, though.
Let's get more live music. Yeah.
Definitely say it.
Not there though. Hey, what's up with my people though? Nathan Nice in the motherfucking house. My young cousin in the motherfucking house, man. Love y'all, bro. My homie Henny Holyfield in the motherfucking house, bro. Sacramento tapping in, bitch. I love it. We get them all over my Instagram. Man. I got the homies from Washington tapping in. I got the homies from Texas tapping in. Looking a little bit chunky on my Instagram, y'all. We're gonna go work out. Let's go work out, man. I'm looking a little bit chunky. We gotta get that shit in, man.
Whether I should talk or should listen, looking for recognition. Packs and I ain't gassing him on this. That's friendly competition. Hold it down for Northern California. Still been one of the sickest in my division. You ain't helping out my team and pay admissions. They don't make it like Sandy.
I let you say we have to reproduce the tools. We don't use the resources.
It's like it's right there. It's the creek. It runs the little creek that goes to San Jose Creek. There's like the fucking path that goes right downtown and everything. Right the mic and everything. I live right next to that motherfucker. Bro. I need to like do that shit. I just don't.
First process is you.
That's why. Most of the time I got my dog. I'm not gonna lie. I just need to do it though.
These promoters kind of
Hell, not lazy. I just be doing other shit. When I get busy doing other shit.
You gotta pay for this pay, not what you want.
I'm usually never just sitting on my fucking house. Just like, I never play video games. That's for video games.
I'm trying to get back into it.
I love video games. Don't get me wrong. I fucking love video games. I just wish I had time for it, bro. Every time I get into it, I won't be able to play it for a minute, won't be able to play it for a minute. And if it's an RPG, bro, I forgot everywhere I'm at and this and that. And I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm like, what fucking video did I just do? What did I just fucking save on here? Modern Warfare was the one for a while because I could just jump on it, smoke motherfuckers, and go. But I fuck can't even get down on that shit no more. Just don't have time. Oh yeah, okay. So while we were playing that song, the homie said he'd be making beats.
I do. Yes,
The
sir.
homie.
I'll be. I mean, other than
So you can't see out there, but it's Sandy.
Yeah.
He's the one talking.
Yeah,
It's not.
that's
Pat.
fine.
So he's the.
But
You made the beat. You made the beat for that.
Made the beat. I engineered the vocals for
Dope.
it too. I did like
Dope.
pretty much the whole 9 yards.
Sounded good, dude.
Yeah,
sounded
I
good.
appreciate it.
That's kind of like the sound good on the radio. So that's
Yeah.
like one of the main
That's like-
focus.
That's,
right
that's
there.
my goal. That's what you gotta get
Because you
down.
can turn it up in your car and get that
Yeah,
bass
no,
sound as much as you want. But
exactly.
yeah, that was cool, bro. That was cool. It was a good mix.
Yeah,
Good
man,
mix.
so
Good
we
job.
find shit
Congratulations
for the
on that.
radio, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's
For
dope. You did a good job, and that sounded good. The beat was dope, bro. It sounded like a relevant like today beat.
Yeah, no,
that people
definitely.
get on.
I try to stay in tune with everything, but also like not, getting too conformed to like listening to all the mainstream stuff and
Did
kind of
you-
branching out.
From a producer one, because I've been making beats on all kinds of different stuff, and I do make beats on Pro Tools with nobody else does really.
Yeah.
What did you make the beat on?
FL Studio.
FL Studio. I love FL Studio.
It's
bro.
so nice.
I love
It's
chopping up the
most
hi-hats and everything.
accessible.
It's
It's so nice.
I got a
It's
couple
great
homies.
tool.
The homie Mac and Rick, bro, he be killing it on that too. Like he's one of the dudes that's like so proficient on that. Like I'm so good on Pro Tools. That's why I make my beats on Pro Tools too.
Mhm.
Like he literally is so good on FL Studios
Right.
that he can record vocals on FL Studios
Yeah,
and make it sound just as good as if he did it on Pro Tools too. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, well,
Like,
the
you
vocals
gangster,
were
bro.
done on FL Studio. It's all
Really?
done on FL Studio.
Well then, congratulations, bro. Good job,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, good job. Because
Worked a long time.
I don't. It's not like I don't talk crap about FL Studios at all. Like, cause it's legit. It's and it's getting better. It's always
It
getting
is,
better.
But
It's always been. I'm
in terms
like
of vocals,
like there's like Raider fans and Niner fans and stuff. Like I'm a Pro Tools fan.
No, it's
You know what I'm
good.
saying? And
No,
so,
Pro
but it's
Tools
like I
is
never hate
essential.
on the other one because I
No,
actually
no.
use Fruit Loops a lot,
yeah,
especially to cut up my hi hats
yeah.
because Pro Tools. I can pull them apart all I want, but it's like so much easier to group them and like just you know what I'm saying, cut them into 16ths. Oh my god, dude!
No.
FL is
It's
that's a
fine.
lick, bro.
Yeah,
That's a lick.
it's nice.
They're getting better too with all the plugins and all the pretty much all the
Every
RVSTs
update.
is taking all the VSTs
Every
and everything.
update
Yeah.
just increases
Lit.
quality of life. It's very
Yeah.
nice.
So yeah, man. Okay, so cool, man. Producer
Yeah,
and
producer,
artist and everything.
engineer, artist, a whole 9 yards.
The
and
trifecta.
dope. That's
yeah,
dope. That's dope.
it's nice when we work together too, because like he, Pac brings a lot of the rap aspect of it. I bring like the technical aspect of it all, and it helps us create like we were talking about earlier. And like when we do projects, we want to shoot for a certain consistency every
Yeah, that's
time.
dope.
We want to make sure start to finish we have like the same ideas, same type of sound that we're gonna go for.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? And being able to have both of us kind of cross that whole range is really nice because
Yeah.
it allows us to hone in on the consistency and also, have us realize what ideas we should full send, what ideas we should probably
Nice.
toss away
Yeah,
and
no, that's dope.
decide.
That's dope.
And it's nice.
dope.
It's always,
That's dope.
yeah.
Because you got
Brings a lot of
in-house
variety.
stuff. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome, guys.
Thank you, bro.
So before we get out of here, we got 4 or 5 more minutes. You got some shows coming up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These are my 3rd and 4th shows that I've thrown and curated myself. One I have here, and both are actually in Santa Rosa.
Okay.
The first one we have September 30th. We have an R&B and soul.
So that's after this. That's in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh.
Cause you got this weekend too.
You're right. See how time be flying, bro. We busy. You're right. September 23rd. My boy Prodkt throwing a beautiful show. It's throwing a beautiful show. We'll keep the sneak.
If y'all didn't know, we bringing Keep the Sneak to Santa Rosa, man.
Yeah.
Barrel Room
And it's
Super
barrel
Saturday.
Proof,
Barrel Proof.
yeah, right there.
But the homie PaqGod's on that.
there. I have a cool fit 15-20 minute set.
Bring
Shout
Sandy?
out, bro. Yeah. Come on now.
Yes.
How can I not bring Sandy?
Man, you better. I'll be mad.
We turn it up.
Okay, so tell me about this other one before we get out of here. You got the Soulful Saturday,
Yep.
September 30th.
Yep, that's at Junction Tower.
It's at 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock.
Yep, 2 to 5.
Looks like that lineup's pretty lit, dude.
Oh yeah, we have a dope, beautiful lineup.
Yeah,
shout out
sick.
Jovial, shout out Jules Inked Up, shout out Misty Moon, shout out Faithora, shout out Donna. You know, we
You want to miss it too?
Missing two.
Erica
J. So I'm so sorry, sis. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. And Sabier, I'm sorry.
You got it. And then you got DJ Chili.
Absolutely on the 1 and 2.
And then what's this one? Looks kind of scary over here,
Oh,
bro.
man.
Friday the 13th. I don't know. I might have to miss that one, bro, or come with my mask on.
Hey, actually, that's actually, so we'll be doing the best costume.
Okay.
We're gonna do
Costume,
special,
okay.
Something for them as well.
Ooh, I'm coming as PaqGod.
Dress to impress.
But I'm doing my white face.
Holy. Oh man. So yeah, 99 6th Street, Arlene Francis Center, Santa Rosa. We have a solid lineup.
That's dope. That's another dope lineup. Oh yeah.
Bro, I have Frisco.
Got a
Baby,
couple of the samples I see. Frisco
Katie
Baby.
the Poet, you know.
Yeah,
got a
Erica.
lineup. Yep.
Jordan J. Yeah, bro. Devon. Yeah, bro. That's gonna be lit. Where's that one at?
This one's Arlene Francis Center.
Arlene Francis Center. That's right down the street from my house. So I'm coming. I'll be coming to that one after work for sure.
For sure.
That's on a Friday. I'll be working. I'll be there.
You know,
I'll be there. 7 o'clock is where I want to get off.
Nah,
I'll be
for
there.
sure. And we want to get the party's gonna be rocking.
Yeah, I'll come as a BMW salesman.
Oh, man. You
He's gonna get you a nice 330 off the lot.
That's it. We get to the lowest finance over there, baby. Anyway, so we got like probably like 2 more minutes, man. Anybody you guys want to shout out to? Anything you want to say right before you know?
Shout out to Culture, man. Shout out to everybody who's working.
Yeah.
See everybody working.
We love Santa Rosa. I love Roseland so much, man. Shout out to every taco
Beautiful
truck
to see
and every spot and everybody in Roseland, man. I love y'all. Santa Rosa, man. I love y'all.
Nah, for sure.
707, we love y'all.
Exactly.
415-510-530. 408.
And all surrounding areas.
92 nickel. Man, there's so many out there, bro. Love y'all. I know y'all tuning in too. I love y'all. So hey, yeah, we got a couple more minutes. Man, anything coming up? Actually, besides these, what?
Yeah, so,
Tell them where to find y'all. Tell them where to find your music at.
So,
'Cause it's not-
It's PaqGod on all streaming platforms. PaqGod. And if y'all wonder what it means providing all quality.
You got to put them on Instagram. It's different though. You got to put 93 and 93
I don't think I'm
PaqGod.
shadow banned no more. So you just type it in 93. I should pop up.
It should pop up, yeah.
You know, I saw a little chart earlier and see that I'm building a little bit.
Doing all right.
You know what I mean? So it's cool. So.
I didn't see myself on that chart because that means I'm off the charts.
Yeah, you
did. Didn't make that one.
Boy said.
We're on the Billboard charts, baby.
Yeah, shout out
Slick Rich.
Wait, tell them where to find you.
Oh yeah, my name is Sandy Soze. That's SANDY space SOZE. On Instagram, it's just one word, so you ain't got to worry about that. All streaming platforms, you know what I mean. Me and my boy Pac, we got a lot of music coming up. LP2 is on the way. Smoker Session 4 is on the way.
Spotify lit.
Yep, Spotify lit. Apple Music we lit. SoundCloud we're semi-lit because I be neglecting the SoundCloud sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
just saying what it used to be. Just saying what it used to be. Unfortunately.
That's cool. We got
Shout out to SoundCloud.
Shout out to SoundCloud.
Got a little views
we know what you did for us.
You started out. Remember, was it not Bandcamp? Was it Bandcamp? No, Reverb Nation, bro.
Yeah.
Reverb Nation. Woo! I think I got the most on my Twitter ever from Reverb Nation, bro. That was crazy.
And then Bandcamp became a kind of
Yeah. And then it did become Bandcamp.
Bandcamp's still nice, though.
Right on, guys. All right, y'all, man. Hey, y'all be tuning in next time.
Appreciate y'all for
En
tuning
donde
in.
puede escuchar las voces femeninas de nuestra
Appreciate
comunidad.
y'all, man, for tuning in. Every
Voces
Monday we're here
mujeres que
6
son
o'clock to 7 o'clock.
evangelistas,
We
jóvenes,
live,
actuales
89.1
y
FM.
relevantes.
Appreciate the homies for coming through.
Yeah, big. You already know what's
PaqGod,
up.
Soze. Hell yeah. All right, y'all.
Smoker Session 4, Legendary Potential 2 coming soon. You dig?
Wait on it.
YouTube. Hey, comment, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Go follow them. Follow all that shit. Peace.